coming. My name is Colleen Quen. I'm a fashion designer in San Francisco.
My name is Jude Gabbard Munoz. I'm a fashion designer here in San Francisco.
Fashion is art to me. It's beauty, it's working with fabrics, it's working with patterns. It's technical, but yet it's so creative at the same time. It's flat, one-dimensional, as well as three-dimensional, as well as four-dimensional, working with the body and the movement and the gravity and the weight of fabric.
Fashion is the moment. For me, it's everything that's happening now. It's politics, it's cultural movements, it's everything. It's the sum of everything that's happening right now.
How do I feel when I design? Well, I'm smiling right now actually, but it makes me feel very, very strong, really, really extremely creative, and it's my way to express my work. It's my way to communicate.
When I'm designing, I really feel great. I really feel like everything's going fine. I feel like I really can be myself. I think a lot of artists probably feel the same way when they're in their studio doing their work. It's the one moment where they can really be themselves and really articulate their ideas clearly.
My fashion design style is very sculptural, feminine, and masculine at the same time. I kind of mix both components of yin and yang together. So you'll see the softness and the structural fabrics that happen to this. This is my flowers in the vase. And I was actually inspired by my vase with the flowers in it, and it has a great sculptural shape too. If you've noticed, there's a shape of the vase, as well as the flowers inside, so it has a very surreal feeling to it. I like to create a little bit whimsy into my work as well. This piece took about approximately 2 weeks. All the flowers are handmade inside and stitched inside.
I think what sets me apart from other designers, at least in America, is I'm able to work in a broad range of medium. I can do folkloric looks or very hard-edged chic looks. So I think it's a transition that's very difficult. So this is a dress I think that really reflects a good deal of my style. It's very clean lines, but it also reflects a mixture of culture. I was really inspired to create this dress by this duck that I found in Mexico City, and it's a really beautiful example of Mexican craftsmanship. But I've tried to capture, the curviness of the lines, these same brilliant colors, and this really strong mixture of blues and golds.
I have never been to China before.
I've never been to China. I don't know if it's just me being pessimistic or if it's me getting older, but it seems like, as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to take these long trips. So when I was young, of course, I didn't even think about missing my family or any of the things that could go wrong on a trip. I was just so hungry for adventure. And when I hear the word China, I'm really mostly influenced by, like most Americans, influenced by the media. I think a lot of images of Tiananmen Square or, stereotyped images of Chinese dragon or, dim sum.
I've got my favorite little crinkles, my little Sharpei, and I'm taking him with me, of course, with also photos and albums of my loved ones, my husband, Rick. I'm fourth generation American-born Chinese, and I have not learned how to speak Chinese. Unfortunately, no, I don't know much about China, but I believe that this is going to be my opportunity to be able to experience it and to feel more rooted about my cultural roots. The hardest part of being a fashion designer is being extremely creative, but also a business person as well.
The hardest part, I think, about being a fashion designer is, particularly in America, there's not a lot of room for creativity. So we're a very capitalist-driven society, so everything's very much focused on getting things produced and getting them out.
The purpose of my trip to travel to China, to Guizhou, is to be inspired by the beauty of their culture and to be able to interpret their spirit as well as their integrity of their work into my collection.
So we'll be visiting ancient villages and looking at the customs and traditions and particularly in my case, textiles and traditional costumes of the Bui and Miao people that are native to this region.
So I'm so open, I'm so present. I just want to drink up everything, and I'm just so excited. So anyways, I'll see you there.